So I do apologize, you guys, about the background sound that my computer is making. Just bear with me. So this is your assignment for today. It's titled Place Value Review. And in each section, you're going to be doing something different. But overall, the directions are read the following questions and fill in the blank with the correct answer. This first section, you're going to be writing what is the value of the underlined digit. And I think that they meant to put, this was a typo, guys. So you would look at the underlying values and you would write, the underlying place value, which is the location, and write the value. That means how much is there in this section. So, okay, so let's do number one together. Number one is 65,342. The underlined place value, that means location for number one, is the 3 right here in the hundreds place. If there's 3 100s, 100 plus 100 plus 100, that's a total value of 300, right? So that's what we would write for number one. You do the same thing for number two. 44,908. What is the value of this is the place value of the tens place, right? So I'm going to write number 2 down on my paper, which it's 44,908, 44,908. And they underlined the tens place. And you're probably thinking, well, that's a 0. Well, then what's the value of 0 tens? Well, the value is 0. There's nothing there, right? Very good. So that's number 2. You guys will do number 3 through 10. What is the place value of the underlying digit? Okay, now they're asking you what's the place value. So I'm going to skip forward to number 11. You can pause right here, do numbers 1 through 10 on your, or actually 3 through 10, finish the rest, and then do number 11 with me. This is the next section. Number 11 is asking for the place value. That's asking for the location. So number 1, 4369. I'm sorry, number 11. 43,000. What was it? 43,000. Oh, sorry, 4,369. 4,369. So I messed up. I need to fix this. Let me get my white out. This is not 43,000. It's 4,369. So 4,369. And they're asking me what the place value is of the 6. So what's the place value of that? You need to write place value. And that's the tens place value. So I'm going to write down the tens. Let's do number 12 together. Number 12 is 123. 123, and they have this place value underlined. So for place value, I need to write what is the location of that place value. Well, it's the hundreds. Right? Okay, now for number. Okay, so those 2 examples. Now the last section, write each number in expanded form. So for number 23, I'm going to write the expanded form of that number, 1,544. 1,000. So you guys are doing 12 through 22. And then for 23, I'm giving you an example on how to do this section, 1,544. And I'm going to circle it so you guys don't get confused with the little period. So number 23, 1,544, right? What is this in expanded form? Well, remember, we talked about how expanded form, you guys, is just pretty much writing the place value of each of these digits and how many of them we have. So we could start here, or you could start over here. I'm going to start with left to right, okay? But make sure you go in order. So I'm going to start in the thousands place. I have 1,000, I'm sorry, this is the thousands place value. How many of that do I have? I only have one of those. So 1 times 1,000, that's how many I have. Hold it together with a plus sign, right? Because it's not separate number, it's one whole number, but we're expanding it. The next place value is the hundreds place. How many do I have? How many hundreds do I have? I have 5 hundreds. So I have 100 5 times. This really would look like 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. So that means 5 times 100 because I have it 5 times. Okay, now with plus sign to now tell me the next value. This is the tens place. How many tens do I have? I have 4 tens. So I'm going to write 4 times 10 because I have 4 of the tens. I have 10 4 times. And last but not least, the last one, plus, which is the last place value. It's the ones place. How many ones do I have? I have 4 ones. So it's 4 times 1. Okay, let's do one more. 24. 12,399. 12,399. So, I'm going to start here. I have, this is the 10,000s. How many do I have? I have 1 10,000. Okay? Then there's the 1,000s place. How many do I have? Plus sign. I have 2 1,000s. Then there's the hundreds place. How many do I have? I have 3 hundreds. Then there's the tens place. How many do I have? I have 9 tens. Then there's the ones place. How many ones do I have? I have 9 ones. Let me fix this. Alrighty, so that's what you guys are doing for this assignment. I just gave you an example for the first section, the second section, and the third. You guys can refer back to this video while you're working on this assignment if you need to. Okay?